Most K-pop groups fall into one of three categories. Either they're huge superstars leading the way for their generation, or fail to get recognized and disband after only a couple years. But GFRIEND fits into that third category, a group that gradually got popular and seemed like they would last forever. But as of this week, Source Music, GFRIEND's label, out of nowhere announced GFRIEND will be going their separate ways after not renewing their contracts. That makes me ask the question, did GFRIEND reach their peak? I mean, they just started breaking into international music charts. Plus, with Big Hit aka HYBE Label, the home to BTS, buying Source Music, it seemed like the sky is the limit. Today, we learn about the beginning of GFRIEND, the lucky Fancam that helped them get noticed, and what happened when it came to their contracts. But before looking forward, I always like to look back. Now before that, let's learn about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with millions of members and thousands of classes. You can take a class and connect with others who are interested in the same topics as you. Premium memberships of Skillshare get you access to high quality classes on topics like photography, music and video production, animation, or even how to increase productivity. Because even if we have more time on our hands, it's almost like we don't want to do anything anymore. But I know you. Yeah, you. You're looking for a reason to learn a new talent, and Skillshare is perfect for that. One of my favorite classes that I found is YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit, taught by the YouTuber MKBHD. This course is great because of, well, Marcus, but because it covers everything you need to know to get started on YouTube. I literally do all the same things in this course to make my videos. It's even great for beginners and even veteran YouTubers like myself. Skillshare is specifically curated for learning. Plus, there are no ads. They are always launching new premium classes and most lessons are under 60 minutes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. Now the best part is, Skillshare is super affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. And if you're one of the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description, you will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership so you can start exploring your own creativity. It would be dope if you try it out to support me and my channel, but I truly think you can find a ton of useful information you will carry with you anywhere on Skillshare. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and now back to my video. Okay, so Source Music before GFRIEND was a small company known for glam, a girl group made with the help of Big Hit Entertainment back in 2012. Glam would go on for only 2 years before the blackmail controversy led to the group's disbandment. If you want to learn more about what happened to Glam, click on the video up here. Fast forward to the year 2015, when Source Music would try again with a new girl group. Compared to their previous group, GFRIEND looked innocent and they went for a more pure schoolgirl image, a concept done time and time again in K-pop, but something felt different this time. Soon enough, Glass Bead and their debut EP started to rise and crack the top 15 on the Gaon Weekly chart in Korea. Nothing to really set the internet on fire, but definitely something to build on, especially for a brand new group from a pretty unknown company, making GFRIEND a group to watch going into the third generation of K-pop, with Red Velvet, Twice, and Blackpink all debuting around the same time. While most companies would love to pay for a viral moment, most of the time it happens when you're least expecting it. That's exactly what happened for GFRIEND. While promoting their second release, Gustas 2, the stage conditions at this event weren't the best. It was an outdoor stage, and GFRIEND had to perform in the rain. And let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight at all. Falling numerous times, luckily the members weren't severely injured. And looking at it now, maybe there should have been just a little bit of safety checks beforehand. I mean, rain and a smooth surface stage like that, I'm no engineer, but I know 2 + 2 = 4, so. But it turns out all of this helped the group in a weird way. A Fancam of the whole performance was uploaded and it went viral in Korea. As of the making of my video, the Fancam has over 15 million views. Later, member Yuju explained the reason why it possibly went viral among the Korean public. She said it wasn't how many times they fell, but how they kept getting back up. That professionalism was noticed by those who saw the Fancam, which was the turning point of their careers. Then came 2016, the year that would be the breakout year for GFRIEND. First, they made their return with the title track, Rough. Rough was the end of their high school trilogy, but it was the beginning of GFRIEND's acceleration to being in the conversation about top girl groups at the time. It started with the album debuting at number 10 on the Billboard World Album Chart. Then they had one of the best moments in any K-pop group's lifetime. GFRIEND got their first win less than a month after their comeback with Rough, and member Yerin was the show's co-host, which made for a more emotional and a bit funny first win. GFRIEND continued to add trophies to their bag, winning a total of 15 wins on music shows with one song, which immediately put them second behind A-Pink with 17 wins for the most wins by a girl group for a single promotion. Then, on an appearance on the popular variety show Weekly Idol, GFRIEND was a guest and they danced to their song's choreography at 2x speed, and viewers were shocked at how well they performed. Korea grew to love the music and the members behind the music for their dedication. Capping off the year with another comeback Naviera, GFRIEND had the biggest year of any K-pop group. In the first half of 2017, GFRIEND teased a return with new concept directions. The comeback was so highly anticipated that fans pre-ordered over 100,000 copies of the new album, which totally broke their last pre-sale orders for their previous album by over 40,000 copies. And I'd say that hype was well-deserved. Fingertip was the new title track that introduced a new trendy look, and soon after, GFRIEND would return with even more music. First was Love Whisper, then Summer Rain in the summer. But let's talk about Love Whisper for a moment. GFRIEND for a while now has been known to have some of the most difficult choreography in K-pop. Yes, that includes the boys. Love Whisper in particular because at one stage, Yuju's leg began to bleed for no reason. She didn't even know why. It was so tough that other trainees and idols are still nervous about covering the song today, like here in Produce 48. GFRIEND wasted no time hosting their first ever solo concert in 2018, and at the same time signed with King Records for Japanese promotion. You had to have a feeling that GFRIEND was about to blow up, and you would be right. With the release of Time for the Moon Night, the girls hit it big in Korea by debuting in the top spot in downloads, albums, social charts, and selling over 84,000 copies. With the cherry on top being GFRIEND joining Girls' Generation and TWICE as the K-pop girl groups with the most appearances on Billboard's World Album Chart, with 5. Maybe you didn't hear me, let me repeat that. GFRIEND on an international scale is up there with 2 of the biggest girl groups of 2 different K-pop generations. And if that wasn't enough, the group won 6 awards on music shows. All of this happened within 2 weeks. GFRIEND is like that kid in class that everyone loves and always asks the teacher for extra credit to get a higher GPA. I mean, they just win at life. GFRIEND was unstoppable all year long. Debuting in Japan, GFRIEND debuted at 10th on the Japanese music chart Oricon. The next Korean comeback, Sunny Summer, helped the group end up on Billboard's Social 50 chart, and the girls' first single album was released in Japan, and they improved on their debut in the country, moving up to 6th on the Oricon chart. 2019 was pretty much business as usual for GFRIEND, with a bunch of promotions and activities from Korea to Japan. But most notable was the album Time for Us and the title track Sunrise. But then there was a major shakeup in the K-pop industry. Big Hit Entertainment went on a shopping spree and bought other K-pop companies like Pledis Entertainment, home to 17 and Newest, KOZ Entertainment, a label founded by rapper and producer Zico, and Source Music. Meaning GFRIEND had new bosses and new label mates, technically, boosting Big Hit Entertainment's value as a company to over $1 billion, that's with a B, billion dollars. Meaning GFRIEND just got more opportunity and money to expand their influence. Or that's what we thought. 2020 to 2021 was packed with comebacks like Crossroads, Apple, and the most recent, Mago. A more mature throwback concept. But what was coming up is that this year would mark the end of GFRIEND's contract with Source Music, with most groups disbanding at the end of their contract, more commonly known as the 7-year curse in K-pop. More successful groups, including, let's say, GFRIEND, should re-sign and continue to dominate K-pop. But it turns out GFRIEND would fall to this 7-year curse. Reports claim that all members of GFRIEND would leave Source Music after not coming to new terms and re-signing their contracts. What makes this such a curious and mysterious disbandment is that no one has explained the exact reason why. Not Source Music, not HYBE Labels, and not even the members. The reason could be money, overworking the members, losing money due to the pandemic, a new girl group debuting for Source Music and HYBE, which is coming by the way, or simply the members wanted something different. If GFRIEND continued, you can't help but imagine that they would still do major numbers in Korea, Japan, and possibly America with their display on Billboard charts. The fact that it was so sudden that even the company had to scramble to make announcements, cancel fan cafes and memberships, and scheduling makes this story one big mystery. We probably won't know why unless someone opens up about it later, but besides that, GFRIEND has set the bar for a group with the most challenging dances and dedication in K-pop. A group that has taken a possibly embarrassing moment and turned it around to have people praise them for their hard work and professionalism. No one has done it like them or probably ever will. And that is what makes GFRIEND irreplaceable.